but at the same time, like, he had it coming. Like, what was he thinking? Like, what is he doing to himself? But I mean, he's gonna get crushed easily right here. This game is over. I mean,
this reminds me of the Terran player. Who was the Terran player that played against Tempest, who did the who didn't wall in or do anything and just got raped by a proxy gateway? That was Fantasy. This reminds me of that game. Like, it was just like it doesn't even make sense what happened. Like, why did the player even play like that? It didn't. I don't know.
Who knows? Like, maybe we're missing something, man. I really doubt.
I don't know. Like, I don't want to be hating here, but like, you're a Free fan and you're still like, what the heck? Like, what is going on? Like,
yeah, what the fuck is he doing?
As a person who I think understands StarCraft, I have no idea what just happened this game. Like, I don't even know how Free had no units. I'm just completely. I'm so confused. Like,
I'm really
I know for a fact, like, that supply depot was so late. Like, unless you started by the time the barracks finishes. I mean, normally, right when the first Marine comes out is when the Zealot gets to your base. And it was just, like, so late. I don't... GG.
Yeah, and then not only that, but, like, I mean, he's in the base with the probe. He sees the second supply depot is insanely late. He knows the Terran got his gas on time, and there's no factory building. Like, what did he really think that he was, like, gonna, I mean, the only other thing he could have thought is that he was 14 CCing, or, like, not 14 CCing, but that he was saving up, like, why would he do that? Like, you had, not even that, but he had his probe in there, and you could see that there was SCVs mining gas the whole time, like, so, I don't know, I don't know what to say, like, I think it was just a mental, it was like a brain fart from Free, basically, is the only thing that I can describe it to. Like, please, if you guys can figure out what the hell happened in this game, if there's some super B+ players like watching our game and they're just like, oh well, in actuality, like, he was faking that he didn't see the like, please educate us. I'm at a fucking loss for words.
I don't know.
forGG is pretty stoked, but like, I don't really want to give forGG any credit here. He really made like the most obvious, like, he didn't scout for the proxy, was totally unprepared for it. Made the most fucking obvious proxy factory I've ever seen at a pro level, and still won the game somehow. I'm fucking blown away.
Yeah, and, you know, just to wrap this up, I actually have two things I want to point out. Number one, just is still in relation to this game. I want to give a shout out to 39 Division, who is actually the person who posted a video or a comment to the game on Navaki's account. He actually posted, "Great proxy vultures by winner." As if to say winner, not to give away the game, and then he said vultures. So shout out to you, you are the man. But on a lighter note, like, we posted in our round of 16 highlight video that we were gonna try and get like together a fantasy MSL thing, and we were hoping you guys could go to our website and like click on ads and shit. And I've actually already made almost $7 in 2 days just from you guys clicking on ads. So like every like week or something, if you just go back and click on one thing, like it'll actually be like something pretty cool. So like if you guys are like into our shit and like want to support us but still want to fucking do sweet shit, like this is definitely your chance to do it. And I don't really know any other websites, even big ones like SC2GG or Team Liquid, who offer shit like this. So fucking keep getting on that shit. If you haven't done it already, fucking like keep going at it. And I'm gonna go do it right now if you haven't already. And I'm gonna keep from now on in our YouTube profile, I'm gonna keep a running total of how much money we have, just so you can like go and see. Like every day I'm gonna update it at least once. And you know, hopefully we can get, my goal is $100, but I mean at this rate we could have anywhere between like $150 and $300 by the next MSL, which would be fucking awesome.
Keep in mind, guys, we have no fucking cost, so like we don't have to cover anything. Like all the money that we make is going towards this. So like it's not like it's gonna be like a percentage of it or a cut, or we have to pay for something. No, like every single fucking penny practically that we make is gonna be going towards the prize pool. So fucking you know what I mean? Every little thing you do is gonna be totally worth it. And one more thing, everything you do, before going. Yeah, like, it's not going to be like one of those things like, oh yeah,
I like to click on an ad. No, dude, it's fucking worth it, yeah.
Like, we got $300, but we have to spend 50% of it on web hosting or some shit. No, we don't, our web hosting is fucking, I don't know, how much do you pay for that domain name? Like, fucking like $2 a year or something.
I have it free for now. I have it free till about this time next year, so don't even worry about that.
So exactly, we have zero fucking cost, so it's all going towards prize, man, so get on that shit, guys, and one other thing I want to mention, at least before I'm done here. Like, because he said that about the comments, I just started looking through some of the comments to this game. We're watching it on the Navaki channel, the Team Liquid channel, and like a whole bunch of people put like, nice build by forGG, great build, great proxy by the winner, and like, don't be confused by that. That was not a good proxy. That was a horrible proxy. Like, any C- level Protoss player would have seen that coming. Like, come on, like. Seriously, it was the most obvious proxy factory I've ever seen in my life. It was not a great build. Please do not be fooled into thinking that forGG pulled off some brilliant shit there. Like, it was mostly just free failed miserably. That
yeah, but I agree. You know, like it was. Well, I don't want to say it was a bad proxy. I mean, I know you like hate Terran. Like it was a pretty, but I mean, it was standard. It was nothing special. Like I don't want to say it's bad, just because like, I mean, that's like what you do.
Bad,
like if you know they proxy a gateway, you proxy your factory so that you had like a Terran can wall in and they can like use shit behind the ramp, but like a Protoss doesn't have that same advantage because they don't start with their buildings and shit, so they have to do something about it. But I mean, it was an obvious proxy. But I agree with you that like it wasn't anything special that forGG did. But I mean that's one thing that I like about forGG. He's just like a strong hard counter guy. Like you do this, he knows what to do. Like he studies really well for matches. And even though I think that Free, I mean I don't know about this game, but for the most part Free's a better player mechanically than forGG. But I think forGG studies and he has stronger build orders. So that's why I'm still sticking to my 2-1 decision that I think forGG is going to take this set.
I have a hard time sticking to my decision after seeing the miserable failure of a game that Free played, but I'm still sticking to my guns, man. I can't
give up on the Protoss, man.
Yeah, and I like Free, and like I've seen him do so much awesome shit. Like I just can't imagine that he's gonna go out like this. So I'm predicting the comeback. Free's coming back. He's taking it 2-1. I just have no clue what the fuck happened in this game. Maybe he was drinking. Maybe he was drinking the last night and he's hungover. Like, who knows, man?
Maybe, dude.
But, I don't know. Either way, we're kind of rambling on and on here. So, unless you have any final thoughts, I think we should just wrap it up and fucking wait for the next games, man.
No, man, that crap's crazy because the next games are coming up on Saturday. They're going to be up in 2 days already. So, you know what? I'm going to be a huge nerd, stay up even though I have to get up tomorrow to get all these VODs up. So at least, you know, if you guys are still up tonight or you're like Pacific time or something, or when you get on tomorrow, they'll be all set. But, you know, there's that huge nerd Ranchin who has 2 videos up. But for the most part, these will be the first ones. So, yeah, just like you said, you know, keep clicking, keep enjoying. I hope you guys enjoyed that shit. You know, I thought this was some good shit tonight. And stay tuned for our next games.
Yep, peace out, guys.